it's like I think any game kind of dictates. When Taj is hot, it doesn't matter who it is. When they're hot, you gotta ride them. And that game, that was Taj's game, and we know we got to establish the run. I mean, you guys have seen that now. The last 3 games, that's kind of really 4 games. And but still, yeah. I mean, we want to get Cam's very talented, but right now Taj is up there. He's carrying us, and you got to ride the hot hand. So we're going to keep playing him. But yeah, we got to get. That was probably my fault more than anything. Cam understands that though too. He's a great team player.
I guess along with that, what we've kind of seen from Kansas State's defense to maybe be able to attack them this week.
Well, they're typical K-State. I mean, they play hard. It's not their scheme. We just got to match their physicality. We got to play hard, really harder than they do. That's what Coach came in today and said. And that's what we got to do. We just got to play hard. That's what we've been doing. We've played hard. I think early we didn't really play smart. And so now we got to keep playing hard, and our guys are doing that, and they bought into what we're doing. So that's what we got to keep doing.
How have you felt about your kickoff coverage?
Great. I mean, those kids have been. I mean, me. We got to cover kickoff and punt. But those guys have been making. I think we're right at 16 or 17 yards return, which is good. I mean, our goal is I think the national average is somewhere like 20 something more. I do it at 18, so we're pretty much underneath that. But we just got to keep going. We've lost a lot of guys, and that's the best part is we've had a lot of guys, a lot of the dead rabbits step up and make some plays. Guys that we're not counting on offense or defense, but we are counting on special teams. And when those guys can help us, it saves some of those starters from having to get on there.
So it's kind of hard to take Taj with how successful he's been. Was there something else he could do, the line could do, to even take that run game to another level from where it's at?
I don't think so. I mean, we're doing as much as we can do. The biggest thing is, I keep saying it, hats off to Coach Kitley. I mean, you guys knew we were coming. Our offense is, we like to throw the ball. And we had to 180 it, there once we started getting, not having much success. Coach Kelly came up with what we're doing now, and it's working. We're winning, and I think anybody in that building, player or coach, will say we're going to do whatever we have to do to win. And my hats will go off to the Wizard for what he's done for us offensively, and then our guys. Obviously our offensive line. When you change from a pass mentality to a run mentality, that's different. Same with our backs. I always said you have to be great blockers in this scheme, but you have to be able to run the ball first, and that's kind of what we've done.
Coach, you talk about Taj's run game, his blocking game. Is there any intention to maybe add him more in the passing game?
Well, I think he is on some stuff. I think he had a catch or two the other day. He's got great hands. Mm-hmm. So yeah, out of the backfield, it's kind of one of those deals where now they're coming up, and so we've got to hit some shots downfield when they're starting to press the box. But still, in our scheme, he's always a check down guy, and so I think if the scheme calls for it, he's ready for that. All those guys are.
With kickoff coverage, would you prefer Reese kick it out the back every time, or are you kind of?
You know what? Great question, but I like seeing our guys go down there and hit somebody too. Honestly, I don't like just running down there for no reason. So yeah, I mean, yeah, you want. That's why we went and got Reese, because he has, he's got a great percentage. I think he's 68 or 70% out of the touchback. But I like to see our guys, because there's going to be wind, obviously here in Lubbock or wherever you play, and you're going to have to go cover. So every game, I like to think that he just gets the ball up so high. We're gonna cover some every game. So yeah.
On the kickoff coverage unit, who have you felt like is kind of your MVPs and so forth?
Terrell Tillman's been what a great addition. I think he's leading our team in special teams tackles. Chief Collins, wow, another guy that nobody even thought that he would, much less be here this year, and he's doing a lot of great things. Then Nehemiah Martinez, I put him in there 2 weeks ago, and he, as fast as he is, he's a tough kid. He's disrupted those guys, and then Lutz, he's made some tackles, so it's kind of been spread around. But like I said, those dead rabbits, those guys they've made a bunch of plays for us.
It seems like Chapman's.
Yeah, Chap is too. Yeah, he has. When we had to take T.O. out, obviously we know what T.O. did last year and the year before on kicks, our coverage. But when he got hurt, we just put Chap in there because, he plays behind on defense, and, Chap's a headhunter. So, yeah, he's another one. I think he's second in tackles.
Coach, since the Oregon game, I don't believe Gino Garcia has missed a kick. Can you just talk about his growth as a player?
That first game, for whatever reason, that was whatever. And I said it. I mean, we knew how good Gino was, and you know, it was all timing, and you know, he just get his confidence going. You guys kind of see in the NFL when you're not very good as a kicker, you're gone the next week. So unfortunately, you know, we're not in that situation. We can just go do that. And we knew Gino was going to be good, and the kid hadn't let it bother him one bit. He's come out and he's been red hot, you know. So just keep doing what we're doing.